I'm just so excited to see what's to come. Do you guys have any predictions for what we're gonna get?
Oh,
Someone's dying.
I think someone's gotta die, but it's obviously not gonna be Ahsoka.
well, you remember the last podcast on how like near the end of it, we were like heavily like discussing the topic of possibly Sabine dying, and then within the first episode, she
Yeah.
got stabbed. And I was like, I'm not a wizard, but this is kind of going how things were discussed.
Yeah.
But so there's one prediction, and it's the one hope that I've actually had for years, just in generality for Star Wars. It was just to have Starkiller face
Facts.
Ahsoka, and not like if I was to go into like a Star Wars community, it wouldn't even really be the first thing that would have brought up years ago. You know what I mean? Because Starkiller is not canon. Now everywhere I
He's
look,
got the potential to be.
it's like he's coming, and I'm like, this is my biggest hope for the show. That's my biggest prediction. Him and Thrawn are my biggest MVPs for this show. My jaw will literally probably dislocate and fall to the floor, honestly, if we see Sam.
Facts.
Straight up.
Facts. And that's what I was literally about to say. We haven't even mentioned the possibility of Starkiller, because with Marrock, he could literally be Starkiller, you know? And I was thinking about this the other night, because there's stuff on Reddit 25/8 about this character, and it's kind of like you have to make a canon version of him, right? Why not put it in this show? Why not put it as this character? And JT, I know you're a huge Force Unleashed guy. You said Starkiller would be your character to put it in canon. How would you go about altering his abilities a little bit, maybe, or his personality? Like as a Starkiller dude, how would you go about it?
So in the second game, he's all weakened because he's allegedly a clone. Allegedly. I did the light side ending, so I didn't get struck down. But to tone his abilities down, maybe like, you know how in video games, second game, oh, you forgot how to do this. You got to relearn it. Probably something like that. Like he's got to find like a holocron. I don't know if they can get abilities from holograms.
At this point too, he'd kind of just have free will, you know, because Vader's dead, but Palpatine's dead, allegedly. So he would kind of just have free will to go about his business. And maybe like the one thing, I don't know, man, because I don't know why he would be working with Thrawn, but maybe it's just for money, for power, like Balin's going after. But the one thing that I really did love was their mini fight right there that they had. And then when he threw the lightsaber and then just came back to him like 10 seconds later, that was sick as hell.
I thought Ahsoka was gangster as shit with the way she dodged it.
But the question I have is,
she's so attuned with the Force.
Yeah.
Is he actually double cheeked up like that?
He might be, bro.
If he is, bro,
fair play.
Oh, good God.
Because we saw a whole lot of ass in those trailers, man. A whole lot of ass. I don't think it's gonna be. Barriss Offee would be a fucking sellout, you know. Like, we don't want that. It's obviously a possibility, but we don't want it. We don't want it to happen.
Tunes for Guigo, bro.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's gotta be it has to be Starkiller. It has to be.
Trevor's not sipping on that Barriss coffee. Sorry,
I'm not.
I ain't either.
I ain't no 2%er for no Barriss Offee. But if it's not Starkiller and it's just some new character, that's fine. I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of backlash because everyone wanted it to be, you know, and it's just something like that. But I'll see where it goes, because so far so good, you know what I mean? So far so good. We're starting in a nice little theme right now, because right as of now, the bad guys are kind of, I say the bad guys. The bad guys are kind of, the Ufus are winning. They've got the star map. They know where to go. They're setting up the Eye of Sion. They're about to go get Thrawn. So do you guys think that we're going to get Thrawn a lot more sooner rather than later?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I kind of want us to be honest. Like, just all that hype for like 1 or 2 episodes of Thrawn just doesn't do it for me, man. I need Thrawn to do half the series, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's not just Thrawn as well, because they get Thrawn, they get Ezra. You know? And they could use Ezra as like barter. They could use him as ransom, use him as bait. So we're going to get Ezra as well.
There is a theory that the Inquisitor is Ezra. How would you feel about that?
It'd be like a 45%, like, damn, you know.
Why? What's the point?
What's the point?
It's kind of
But I could also say, so far the Inquisitor's really not done anything wrong, so perhaps maybe he's only doing so as a spy, question mark, because we know Ezra loved to be in the uniforms of his enemy, right? He loves
Behind enemy lines.
Yeah. So maybe Ezra's doing it as a spy, but who knows? Because how would he even get back in the first place, you know?
Yeah.
Before Thrawn. So I don't think it's Ezra, simply because I don't know how it could be. But my money right now is like 60% Starkiller, 35% someone we don't know, and then 5% Barriss, because it's the Ahsoka show and they're mortal enemies, I guess. Even though I felt like Barriss wasn't, you know.
She ain't like that.
Yeah. So it's just a little bit different, and I do enjoy that they're exploring these themes.